Fellas, you know Degree Cool Rush deodorant, right? Well, last year they changed the formula, and guys were mad about it. One dude even started a petition. So guess what? Degree heard us, admitted they messed up, and brought the original Cool Rush scent back exactly how it was. And it's in Walmart, Target, and other stores now for under $4. So grab some and remember why its cool, crisp, and fresh scent made it the #1 men's antiperspirant for the last decade. Degree Cool Rush is back, and it smells like victory for all of us.
Hi, and welcome back to Realistic Sustainability. I'm Mike, and this is another one of those short episodes. I promise they're not all going to be shorts. We're just a little busy putting together that duplex we were just talking about. By the way, no more real haunted occurrences. Anyways, this week I'm kind of excited to tell you what's going on. I'm going to use these shorts to not only discuss things that are happening in the news or things I run across. Like in November, we're going back to Hawaii. There's all kinds of sustainable factors there that I can go and look at and see what I can bring back to our city. There's probably going to be a short about that. But this week is something really unique, something I didn't expect. I don't know if you've ever had a situation where sometimes people think you're good at something that maybe you haven't quite figured out that you're okay with. I get imposter syndrome. It happens. I think it happens to just about everybody. And I get it when it comes to even sustainability things. But as of late, my alma mater for my bachelor's degree, the University of Michigan Flint, has reached out to me. They're building a sustainability department. How cool is that? Sounds weird because I have a degree from them that is energy and sustainable systems. How in the heck are they building a sustainability department if I already have a degree from there that has sustainability in it? Well, I was one of their few graduates. Some people even think the only sustainability based graduate from that university. And then enrollment went down. And right after that, COVID. So it got mothballed, it got boxed. Some of those professors that I really enjoyed, like Dr. Lee, he's moved on. I think he's in the University of Washington now. And some of the others are still there and willing to do it. So they reached out to me. One of my favorite physics professors from when I was attending school is running that department. Asked if I would maybe consider teaching a class. Well, I'm going to teach a night class in the winter semester. It looks like I get to do sustainable design and systems. How cool is that? That was a fun class. That was one of the first classes that got me interested in sustainability. Remember, I was struggling in mechanical engineering. The math, I did kind of hit my ceiling, and I was just looking for my next home. Where did I fit in? Well, sustainability was it. And that was one of the classes that got me all excited. That embodied energy, life cycle assessments. I know, makes me sound like a nerd. But I did really enjoy those things. And at U of M, Dr. Kaufman, Lee, Rubarchek, Alsup, all of them were mentors. Rubarchek is one of those professors that, and I know I'm probably butchering your name, and if you're listening, I'm so sorry. It's been a while. But he's the guy who got me interested in urban planning, the riddle of building better places for people, becoming citizen-centric, that term I use all the time. That's what I thought was really cool. So you had Dr. Kaufman teaching me that you can't engineer yourself out of problems every time. Sometimes you just have to root cause it and make that problem not happen. He explained to me the passion he has for water. Some of that's rubbed off on him. He's a hydrologist. Dr. Lee is an engineering professor. And he may not have thought that the sustainability department was as strong as it should have been, but he dedicated a lot of time and effort into it and really put me under his wing. Dr. Alsup in physics, just one of my favorite people to sit and chat with. Exceptionally intelligent. I learned a ton in the class, a very good educator, but an even better person. So it's these people who all came together that even gave me this opportunity to learn a passion for sustainability and sustainability thinking and factors. And I really enjoyed my time at U of M. So what happened after I met these people? I wrote a book about how we can be more sustainable in the home. That's the beginner's guide to greening your life, because it didn't seem like there was anything out there that's helped people start this show, Realistic Sustainability, because I couldn't find anything out there that wasn't sometimes over the top. being realistic, keeping things within what we can do was important. So this show became that. It goes everything from thinking of global to things in your backyard. Then came the Edible Landscape Project. That's a little bit of that urban planning mixed with sustainability. They helped me get better at public speaking. I learned to create kindness projects. And I even went around tutoring politicians because politician is a bad title. They should want to be leaders, and most of them are not. So I wanted to spend time talking about communities and getting politicians not hiding from the community, but being part in the community. And so all those things came from my time at U of M. To me, that's the most valuable thing I did was go to college. I learned some amazing things from some amazing people and struggled through some very hard times. So now I get to consider the fact that do I want to, in a sense, be one of them? Be a lecturer at the university for EGR 393, Sustainable Designs, Products and Systems. How cool is that? I'm excited, not just because it's a fun class. I'm excited because I was someone they thought of. I was excited because they considered me someone worth teaching that class, that maybe I would be able to communicate to those students in a meaningful way. That means a lot to me. I'm honored by that. And if it means I teach one night class, then I'm going to teach that one night class. And hopefully those students walk away with the same kind of feeling that all those professors before me gave. The thought process, the passion for what we do. I'm hoping that I have the ability to do that. But I'm flattered. I'm honored. They even consider me to be one of those who can. Now it'll be a ton of work. It's a new department. I'll get to help a little bit. I'll build some curriculum, and hopefully those students will have a good time while learning about a very important topic. Very rarely do we get engineers who understand the concept of sustainability. And I know what it's like to go into the workplace, especially in companies who don't hold the same value in sustainability as all of us do, that they will almost ignorantly mock it when it's generally cheaper for them. It builds a stronger long term business. These are the kinds of things that I want the next group of engineers to have embedded in them. Simple things, reducing waste, looking for more sustainable materials. Someday, the world is going to make these companies care, and they're going to need some people in their organization that do. So I hope that we can help curate that next group of engineers, earth science professionals, and urban planners to think about sustainability on every square inch of their building and every moment of their day. Because if they do, sustainability is going to get a lot easier. Corporations, as soon as they learn that it's more valuable, it's more cost effective, and it helps them in the eyes of their governments, they're going to make that change too. So here I am, right in the middle of it again. And I know we've heard so many different jobs. I work as a full time engineer. I have dabble. I work with stemnetics, all these things, but they all have that same thread. Maybe not the engineering one, but all the personal projects have at least a toe in the pool of sustainability. So I hope at some point I'll be able to focus all of my time, all of my energy on sustainable factors. So thank you so much for listening. I kind of feel like this episode is bragging, but I don't mean it to be. I really want it to be understood that I'm just shocked and excited. I'm happy and honored, and I really look forward to it. If I get an opportunity to run that class, I think it would be a lot of fun for me, and I look forward to it. So thank you for listening to me ramble on about the possibility of being a professor, which to me is a little weird, but I love every second of it, and also listening to the show. Again, the same kind of honor, the same kind of excitedness when I see the numbers bump up just a little bit. And it always happens because of all of you. Thank you again so much for listening. And remember, we're just trying to get a little better each day. Little bit, big bit. Thanks again, and I'll talk to you soon.